Brooke.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Leveling. I'll read notes from earlier in the campaign. Lieutenant Bach, Marvel Mood Munchkinland said opposite. Going to the Quadling, treated them well. Major Marble Monks, wizard, promoting war. Delores, no place like home. Fix my car, bitch.
What's up, nerds? Welcome to Legends Rerolled, a TTRPG podcast where we role-play through classic stories. For our first season, we're reimagining L. Frank Baum's The Wizard of Oz in D&D 5e with just a dash of homebrew. My name is Sean Dougherty, and I will be your game master. Joining me for this and every episode, Celine Trella as Sonny Crowley.
Hi.
Delores Thatch is played by Brooke Simone.
Present.
Justyn Trella is playing Terry Tinman.
You guys are my best friends.
And as Cal Broadtooth, Jake DiBlasi.
I'm ready for a hot take.
Last time, you guys, you finished your super duper trippy weird experience in Avalon and went back through different worlds and had different varying levels of deep and various levels of revealing conversations with people from your past, present, and future.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was it. You showed up back in the library. Did I miss anything big? Oh, yeah, Sonny's the wizard.
Hi.
Forgot about that. Cool.
And
So,
we know that now.
and
I'm
you
just
guys,
hiding in my little library bookshelf.
Cool.
Liminal space.
So-
Like, how?
you guys all wake up. You are on the ground nearest your liminal space. We're gonna focus in on Terry real quick. So Terry, like the rest of you, you guys all still feel like disoriented, and you have, you know how like sometimes when you get real drunk and you lie down, you get the spins?
No.
You guys, you guys are all getting the spins pretty bad. So you're just focused on your breathing and clinging to the ground because it's not moving, and that's nice. And Terry, while you're feeling this, you're face down under the table, you feel a little bit of pressure back and forth, left and right, over and over on your back, and a very deep rumbling.
What in God's name is this?
As a cat is purring on your back. So you turn around and look, and as you do, you startle the cat, and it like, and it like, its claws come out, and you get like a little sharp scrape.
I'm sorry, I looked at you.
Oh, and she goes, oh, you're awake. Hi. Sorry, we haven't officially met. I'm Caldonia, and you are looking at Shabira's Tressum.
Oh.
Tabby colored, bright yellow nose, a little bit of octagonal spectacle marks in her coloring, black raven wings that, like, when the light hits the wings, they look blue. Looks over towards the library desk. You see a cat person, yellow sweater, actual black glasses on, black skirt. Caldonia looks over to this cat person and says, Livy, can you tell Her Majesty that they're back? And the cat lady goes, oh, yeah, and runs out the door. Callie looks at you, Terry, and says, hi, so while you're here, I feel like we should have a talk.
That's great. Can you keep doing that thing that you were just doing before I spooked you and you got all
Oh, absolutely.
Great. All right, fire away, Caldonia.
So from now on, it sounds like you and Shabira are going to be in each other's lives, which is lovely. And I am too. So I just figured that you and I should just talk really quickly about like expectations and things like that.
This cat's about to pull out a shotgun like a disgruntled father.
Yeah, like if you heard my daughter.
I feel like I'm getting shook
You
down.
come near my daughter.
What's up here?
I just, so you've been gone for a while, and I've gotten to know Shabira really well. And one of the things that she has mentioned to me in passing is that she always feels like everyone in her life has always expected things of her, expected her to be more, to train to be a princess, a queen, a witch, or whatever. And you were the exception. You were the only person who just liked Shabira, and that's really important for her right now.
Yeah, I mean, she's the best. There's not a thing I would change about her except for her chopping method. She's got to get that under control because that's really it's going to be a problem at some point. But
You know what? That's great. I like that you see room for improvement, and it's like reasonable, and it sounds like something that you could do together, and that'll be.
Oh yeah, no,
that'll be
we'll
great.
get it. So we
Here's
didn't
the
have
thing:
enough time to get it.
your
under control.
job is not to fix her. Your job is to love her broken, because if you can love her broken, then maybe she can love her broken.
Oh.
Does that sound like a deal?
Oh.
Damn, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
Okay, cool. And if you hurt her, me and all my cat friends are going to piss on your legs while you sleep in your stupid little cabin and burn it down so your legs rust and you can't move. This is great. I'm glad you're in the family. And then she scampers off.
Terry's face is just like,
Wow.
what the fuck just happened?
And at that point, the rest of you all emerge from your various spaces.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Everything is.
I just completely flop out of the bookcase. Like if you have like a pillow that's like squished in a cabinet somewhere,
Yeah.
and then you open it up and it like bursts
So it's
out.
half.
and
It's kind of like an accordion launch.
Yeah.
Of Sonny's stuffing.
Just fires right out of it.
Exactly.
Instant
It just
Sonny.
kind of like floats onto the ground.
Tito comes out of his liminal space. It was under a piece of paper. And you guys are all back safely in the library. There is a large jug of water.
Chugging it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I go for the
I'm
water
not- I'm gonna
Yeah,
get mumbled.
feels good,
immediately.
feels good.
Yeah, don't do that.
We've already learned. I don't
Your dry mouth
but-
already leaving. You're already starting to feel better.
Where are our trip sitters?
Yeah, that's why. Like, wait,
Like,
they just leave us.
They got
just left
bored.
our bodies.
They'll be
They're
back.
just sleeping. They're fine. Chongo was our trip sitter. He took care of us.
He was our
He showed up halfway through.
He was our spiritual
Yeah.
trip sitter.
For sure.
Then the cat person, Livy, comes back in and is like, hi, it's so good to see you guys back. Can you, would you please
Were
walk?
you always here? Were you here when we came to the library before?
No.
Oh, okay. All
No.
right. All right.
That was
Sorry,
good.
sorry. I didn't mean to come across as
That-
rude. It's
no.
just you're new.
Yeah, no, that was weeks ago.
Oh, what?
What?
I'm sorry.
Did you say
I'm
weeks?
sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, did you?
Has it been weeks?
Yeah.
Where is everybody? Where's
I-
Al Crowley?
Where have we been using the bathroom?
Yeah, actually.
Thank you.
Can we check ourselves?
Were our bodies here? Or no?
No.
No.
I'm checking my stuffing to.
You-
Wait, our bodies were good? I thought just our minds went.
Well, no, they said our minds would go,
And then our
our
bodies
bodies
would
would were like rubber bands getting attracted together.
Oh.
Flap.
How long?
Weeks.
Yeah,
Damn,
3 weeks.
dude.
Three weeks. That's like the entire length of our whole journey.
So what's-
Up
That's as
until
long
we
as we
got
known
there.
each other.
Jeez, yeah, like what's the political climate?
I would like to, I'm going to escort you to the Queen's office. She's going to tell you,
Oh, cool.
like
cool.
literally everything.
Cool.
I'm a librarian. If you'd like to know what I know, I could certainly tell you about the political climate. Similar.
Yeah, same. We're still in
Let's
the
walk
water.
and talk.
Walk and
Yeah.
talk.
Oh, actually, this is great news. Real quick, guys, has anyone approached you yet about your life stories?
What?
What?
Well, you guys are major political figures now, and you're major historical figures at this point, whether you like it or not.
Congratulations, guys.
Good
so-
for us.
Yeah.
Survived.
We've gone down in history.
Of course.
So someone's gonna write your story. So I'm offering, if you guys wanted to work together on a project, that
Are we
you could
thinking
be
like
proud of.
fiction, nonfiction,
Comic
like
book.
science fiction?
Well, here's the thing.
Graphic
fantasy?
novel.
Definitely
Ooh.
historical graphic novel.
The
Gotta be
medium is really up to you guys. I specialize in children's plays, so if you wanted to turn
No.
Did you do the one for what was it? The play. What was the town called?
Fun fact, we never mentioned.
Oh,
I've gone back through the episode like 3 times. We never mentioned the name of the town.
you know that big fancy play that went on that should be.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
In
Yeah,
that-
did you
in
write that
town.
one?
I did.
Oh, beautiful production.
Thank
the kids
you.
did great.
What was your name again?
Livy.
Livy.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I tried to keep the story simpler so it wouldn't overwhelm the kids, and I think it has some good lessons about trust, friendship,
Yeah, definitely.
and loyalty.
Definitely.
That's what I was going for, anyway.
I think you nailed it.
Thanks. How about this? After the war, we'll talk.
Yeah,
After
well,
the
we'll get
war.
into it.
Yeah.
After the war, we'll
the
talk.
war.
Hopeful, so hopeful.
Yeah,
I mean,
optimism
again,
is key.
Currently escorting you to the Queen, so like I figure you guys are probably busy during the war.
Yeah.
Right, we're still mid-war.
Yeah, we're still in the war.
As long as the political climate.
Mhm.
She knocks on the door that you have arrived at. Come on in. And in front of you, you see Shabira.
Oh.
Green
Oh.
hair, frazzled in a bun, bags under her eyes.
Oh,
You see her remove her glasses,
oh, baby.
wipe her eyes, put them back on, looks up, and she sees you guys.
Hello.
We're back.
Big smile. She makes eye contact with Terry, and she goes,
What's up?
"Sir, Terry, was that real?
Did you?
Did you?
Did you?
Because I did.
If you did, then
Yeah,
sir, you knighted me.
So, Terry, I bow.
that's awesome. That's so
First
cool.
of the order of the smirking axe.
Yeah. Hi. I'm so sorry, Nick. In the dream, I forgot. Do you want to be a member of the Order of the Smirking Axe? I mean, it's named after you, but like, permission and consent is key. Yeah, I'm with Terry. Whatever Terry says, like, that's fine.
Hell yeah! High fives to the side of his axe. Yeah, the side of his face.
All right, dope. So,
I smack my axe.
what did you guys learn?
We learned about the puppet spell,
Yeah.
and we learned that the wizard is under the puppet spell.
Okay.
Mhm.
And he is under the control of Phineas. Phineas is running the show. He's calling all the shots.
That actually makes a little bit of sense now.
We
Did you
learned
guys
how to
figure out how to-
reverse
How it works and stuff, and how to.
Yes, there's either soul catching abilities or poisons that allow a person to get their consciousness taken away and then separated, and then you could puppet them there. But it's a big magic that takes your personal life force to use.
Oh.
And we gotta go. We gotta go north.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta do that tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Not today.
Yeah.
We're
not
all.
today.
What time of day is it?
Well, it is noonish.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
First thing
Starting
tomorrow
yesterday.
morning.
Also, I'm the wizard's magic and consciousness separated, so that's fun. Hi.
Hi!
We went to Neverland, but it wasn't Neverland, but it's kind of Neverland. And then we had to fight some pirates and stuff. And then
Yeah.
we went down below deck, and there was a spooky man in the dark that
He didn't
kept
have
attacking me.
toenails.
He was so gross. He had no toenails. He smelled like an unwashed
Oh,
butthole.
yeah.
Terry,
It
look
was
at me.
so bad. There's so much
Look at
mold.
me.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as toenails. You're going to be okay.
Concern.
there-
I have to think about this. He sits down.
She looks over at you guys and gives you a big wink.
Well, you don't have any toenails anymore, Terry.
Yeah.
So you don't.
Yeah, you
my
don't
entire, all my
Yeah,
limbs
so
got
you don't
clean
have-
chopped off.
You don't have toenails.
Thanks for
anymore.
reminding me, guys.
Never have to worry about it ever again.
That's true. Anyway, he was spooky, and then a spooky croc came, and he told us all of this stuff, and it was so scary. Hold me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and she holds you.
Do you know, you're very smart and
She's
intelligent.
stroking Terry's hair while she's looking at you, Sonny.
Does Avalon or Neverland or Master of Clocks, Crocodile, man, do any of these ring any bells? Do you know anything about
Yeah, I'm the one who told you about the Master of
Oh,
Clocks.
okay, the big spooky crocodile.
Oh, it's a big spooky crocodile.
That's what I was getting at, yeah.
Oh,
Big is
okay.
kind of
like
burying the
like
lead.
huge.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Like one of us is a snack.
doesn't do it.
yeah, like the size of like a carriage, right?
Like the
big
size of a
enough to eat
house.
a person in one.
Maybe a small house.
Small house.
Like a war carriage that like drags a trebuchet, or whatever.
Yes.
Like yeah,
Or
like that big.
like a warship. in the
How did you
water.
guys defeat him?
We didn't.
That's honestly.
Oh no, he kicked us right out of his space.
Yeah.
that sounds like it's for the best.
We got to learn some questions and then we got kicked out.
We got like
We were
one
intruding, to be
question.
fair.
We got 2 questions.
2 questions, fine. We got 2 questions. I have so many written here that we don't have answers for.
He's a tricky little crocodile, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How long were you in Neverland?
I don't you
Like a day?
like a long afternoon.
Yeah.
Feels like it's been months.
It's been 3 weeks. Turns out Al Crowley has a hypothesis that interdimensional time travel involves something that he's calling plot magic, where you arrive exactly when it's narratively appropriate.
I
So,
love that.
so in future seasons, keep that in mind, guys. I laid this down for you.
Plot magic.
Plot magic.
Yep, plot magic.
Oh,
So,
yeah, let me make a note of that.
Yeah, so while you were gone, we received 2 really important pieces of intel.
Ooh, spill.
And
Spill the tea.
first,
Fish.
In homage to Celine, I have made props.
We have props.
So
Good props.
this is a missive.
A wax
I'm going to
seal.
describe it. It's got a wax seal. It is it's a little old and parchment-y, and it looks to have a little bit of burn around the edges. When you guys receive it, the wax seal is broken because Shabira has already read this.
Hold on, before we do anything.
Photographs for the gram!
Or the con.
What a guns?
Fill my cont.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay.
All right.
Gorgeous.
All right.
Thank you for holding.
And this one...
Let's crack this bitch open. I want to see what
Yeah.
this is all about.
Anyone but me.
Delores.
I think it's only right that the main character.
Dearest citizens of Oz, it is with humility and gratitude that I write to you today. Our beloved wizard Jackson Thatch, the man whose brilliance led to the defeat of the Gnome King and whose dedication has kept us safe from the treacherous witches, has decided to retire.
Nice.
Father Time has never yet been defeated, and therefore the wizard will pass the torch before age leads to a critical misstep. He wishes to send you his love as he starts a quiet retirement in his bog. Okay.
Bullshit.
No.
As a new day dawns, I wish only the best for Oz. To that end, I invite the remaining rebellious witch, Jezebel, to end hostilities immediately. Your argument against foreign leadership is a moot point, as now an Ozian sits in the throne. I offer you amnesty and house arrest in exchange for the surrender of Winky Country.
What a generous fellow.
Truly. No further action will be taken against your people, and Oz will be united once more. Is not peace more important than politics? I await your answer at my coronation in Munchkin City next fortnight. Sincerely, the great and terrible Oz, Phineas Linda's son.
Phineas
Linda's.
Linda's. Why is it burned?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Because it was sent to everyone who didn't live in Winky Country. It seems Phineas's plan was to, air quotes, invite Jezebel to a public showing of surrender, but not tell her.
So she wouldn't show up to do it, so he would have an excuse to invade Winky Country.
That seems like a reasonable conclusion, and that's the conclusion that we came to also. So that was actually brought to us by the cousin of our tinkerer, who was able to snatch it from Gillikin Country.
Wait.
Who's
Frank?
Frank?
You guys know Frank?
Is
Yeah,
Frank
we know
here?
Frank. Wait, is Frank here?
Yeah, Frank is here.
Oh, wait,
My
what about, and
goodness.
who was the one who was actually here? Frank?
Frank.
Frank.
Or Frank. No, Frank
No.
was
Frank.
first.
Frank's in
definitely.
Munchkin
Yeah,
Land.
Frank
Frank's
is
still
not
in Munchkin. I hope he's okay, but
I'm
Frank
sure,
is
yeah.
in Munchkinland.
Frank.
Is
Here.
Gillikin.
Now.
And Frank is surprisingly
is-
here.
Frank
Frank
was in
is the one
Gillikin.
who's here.
Frank is the one who's here. He's
Yeah, and we're talking about
I have notes on them.
the cousin, Frank's cousin Frank?
Yeah.
Frank's cousin
you
Frank.
can identify.
No,
it.
Frank, not
Yeah.
Frank.
And Frank is here.
Frank is here.
He's the one that we left in the prison. He's free.
Yeah.
He made it
Frank
out.
and Frank
Is
are
he
both
here?
here.
Yeah.
my head hurts.
Which ones?
Frank is
and
not
Frank.
here.
Frank left?
Frank is in
Frank's on a
Munchkin.
mission.
Oh, well, Frank
Frank
used
is
to
a-
be here.
Oh, well, he was
When
with
we
us
went
for a
to
while.
sleep, Frank was here.
Frank was here, and now Frank is not here, and now
But
Frank is here.
Yes.
Yes, and Frank is not.
No.
Frank is not.
Speaking
Frank and
frankly.
Frank.
Frankly.
No, Frank is not, and Frank is not, but Frank is.
He said that he was able to use some kind of fire potion to escape a
Yeah,
prison
we did that.
on top of a
Oh,
chimera.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he might have burnt down the hilltop on his way out.
Yeah.
And he was able to snatch
Hell yeah,
that little
Frank.
piece of
Screw
intel
you, Melzina.
before he was able to get out.
Oh.
So that's why it's all.
Yeah, he
Bernie,
said
Bernie.
it. He set it on a
chimera
little bit of
fire.
fire.
Got it.
Can we see
Okay,
it?
what's the second bit of information?
Oh, yeah, sorry. The other thing was it's a missive that was sent by one of Tall Marin's informants.
Nice.
But he has also been on a mission. We figured, since you know him pretty well, you might be able to figure out what this missive is all about.
Could be. He is technically a vassal of mine.
This note was rolled up, secured with twine, and has a slight additional challenge to it.
It does seem to have a coffee stain on it.
That's not the challenge.
Oh.
Is
That's
it a riddle?
no.
We got it, you guys.
It's written in my handwriting.
Oh, that's the
So you have to
was
read it.
Deciphering his handwriting.
The Clawfords called for a murmuration. Think they're going to disband our old boss's house. She's sterile, so it makes sense. Odd, it's the same day as the coronation. Power grab? Our boy came out your way. Help him, find him. Old angry colleagues say the sheep are headed west. Might be the end of the old lady soon. Be safe.
Are
So,
you the old friend, I'm assuming?
I'm assuming I'm our boy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes. The old boss's house is probably my house.
Your house.
Where I lived in the castle.
Yeah.
Okay,
She's sterile is probably Spindy Clawford.
that makes sense.
A murmuration is a...
Yeah, what's a murmuration?
Well, we'll discuss that in character.
Oh, okay.
Who wrote this?
I know this handwriting.
Oh.
This is Garthen's handwriting.
Elephant Man.
Yeah.
He's
It's
right.
written to M, who is married. Although I'd have called him TM.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds like most of it. Oh, I don't know the sheep.
The sheep are heading
Yeah,
west.
what's up with the sheep?
Well,
Oh, the
I don't
sheep
know.
are heading west. Maybe like.
Is that
west
like a wolf
towards
in
Winky.
sheep's
Well,
clothing sort of thing?
I was thinking like you know how sheep are followers. So
Sheeple,
like
I
the
see.
like the
Yeah.
munchkins, like he might be trying to move everybody into the west to take over. The sheep are moving west.
but there's also sheep people.
And
in
it said the
Munchkin
old
land.
so what's about the old lady might be done for?
Yeah, could be.
Could be Linda
Oh, could be. Or Taddy Poo.
or Taddy Poo
Or
Ooh.
Jezebel. She's
or
the one that's
Jezebel
alive,
or
right?
Jezebel.
Yeah.
Jezebel is confined to her bed. She collapsed. She collapsed from exhaustion about a week ago, and I have taken control since then. I have ordered her to bed rest. Everyone, make me an insight check.
Yeah.
We don't like this.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, you know. Terry knows this girl.
In my warm-up rolls, I knew this was going to be a good
Mine
day.
is mine is inconsequential.
Inconsequential. Got it.
Also 9.
The thing that you realize now, Terry, is that when you walked in, Shabira was green.
Mm-hmm.
And she took her glasses off, and she wiped her eyes, and she didn't change color.
Yeah, so
There are people coming in and out of the office.
She's queen now.
Shabira, in the weeks that we've been gone, you've taken over. You're the head bitch now.
Does everybody know? Does the wizard know?
The wizard does not know. The people in the castle know. When we read the letter about the wizard's retirement, we knew that he was up to something. And in general, I believe that trying to keep a secret is a short-term solution to any problem. So I decided that we didn't know what his move is, but he won't know what our move is when we announce who I really am.
The old counter surprise.
It was, we were in a holding
Yeah.
pattern waiting for you guys to come back, so it seemed like
move.
the best way to make a move without making a move.
Now,
And honestly, having a surprise queen in our pocket is a good counter to Phineas's claim to try to.
do you
take over
want this
things.
information to get out? Or are you still trying to just keep it within Winky Country and within the castle?
Within Winky Country for now,
But it will get out.
it will get out, but we want to do it soon, and we want to do it strategically.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen an opening for that yet.
Well, it sounds like
How does information travel in Oz? Like
Word of
is
mouth,
this is it
right?
is
Or
it just
by
word of
bird.
mouth? Is there some sort of like magic like? Ooh.
Is there like a newspaper?
Yeah, is there new paper? Is there like
what's
a
the
magic
Western Union
channel?
situation looking like
Is
here?
there
Yeah.
a broadcast? What's going on?
You could send things by bird
Do you
occasionally.
have radio? Is there airwaves?
What? No.
Oh.
You talk to people, and then you
Scareman, I don't think you know what those words mean.
Not fully, but I know them. Must be an Earth thing. Are they an Earth thing? Does that sound like Earth?
Yeah.
Is that how it's pronounced? Earth?
No. However, you've been saying it is the correct.
Earth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earth.
Arr.
Starting a new
Arf.
truth.
Arf.
Absolutely.
In the kingdom of
Arf.
America.
The Kingdom
Well,
of
Love
I'm-
America.
I'm-
Inspiration for America.
Nice,
I'm from
nice.
England.
Oh, I thought you were from USA.
No.
No, she's from USA.
Oh.
Mhm. USA.
Yes, which is within Chicago.
Reverse.
No?
Reverse.
Okay.
You know what, guys? We'll get this sorted out later.
I'll draw up a map in the future.
All right.
Yo, why don't we just go visit? We can transport through worlds.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hard turn. Wow. Got it. Yeah,
We don't
never,
wanna do
never.
that.
We'll deal with this
All right,
first,
so
Nick.
anyway, like,
we'll deal with
yeah,
this
like,
first,
what-
and then we'll visit.
Yeah.
Like, so when you mean like you want to do it strategically, like, what do you have any thoughts on that so far?
Again, we weren't making any plans until we got your information. Finding out what's going on with Yonin and what's going on with the puppet spell was we considered that crucial information before we made other plans.
Cool.
How long until the coronation now?
The coronation is in 72 hours.
And that,
Wow.
See,
Maybe we
I heard
need to
fortnight,
leave
and I
it
thought we
tonight.
had a lot more time than we do.
so, okay, wait. The coronation for Clawford or the?
Yes.
They're the same.
Both of them.
What is the travel time looking like?
Oh, okay.
Well, for most people, it would take around 5 or 6 days to get to Munchkin City.
We're not most people.
Now, is that by regular horse time or Jerry horse
That's
time?
by regular horse time. That's what I was going to say. Jerry can book it a little bit.
Good.
Can we recap real fast
Sure.
so I know like who's where and what's what?
Yeah.
Munchkin City is where Phineas is going
To coronate
to
himself.
coronate himself
As well as the
the
Claws.
Wizard of Oz and to take
Take over.
rally for taking Winky Country.
Well, that's where he wants
that's where he wants
Jezebel to surrender,
That's-
to meet and discuss
to go.
terms
But
of
he didn't
surrender,
tell
right?
that
Correct.
to her.
We have sent representatives of Jezebel
Okay.
Okay.
to
So
meet
that's
him
taken
In
care of.
Dangerous job.
Munchkin City.
in Munchkin City. It is a very dangerous job. We sent Major Mabel Manx, Frink,
Mm-hmm.
Nina.
Okay. Oh, the Chimera's around.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Nina the
She's on our
Chimera.
side now.
Yep.
Good for
Frank rode her to safety. And she's very friendly once you get to know her. Loves playing with Jerry. Loves playing
so
with
cute.
Jerry.
I love
They're great.
that.
Oh,
That's
They finally have someone big enough to play with.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
all
So
those extra
them
legs
and
all for extra heads.
Al
That's so
Crowley.
cute.
Oh, really?
him and Al Crowley went to.
Oh.
I trust him.
Where'd
I
Marin
trust
go?
Crowley.
We never know where Marin is. He's where he needs to be.
He's a sneaky little fella.
He
Now,
is.
the
For being so big, he's a sneaky little guy.
We trust him. He's earned our
So-
trust.
7-foot ninja.
The Clawfords are also meeting at Munchkin to get coordinated as well.
The
Oh, I show her this other letter. There's a murmuration.
yeah, I
What-
heard you.
what
I
is
heard
a-
you reading.
what is
Oh,
a-
okay. Okay, good.
What's the
good.
commemoration?
Well, the animal folk get together and call for a new royal family, as it were. In bigger.
Oh. I thought it was
terms.
just like talking.
It is. It's
Murmur,
kind
murmur,
of like a
murmur.
decision.
Murmur,
With less
murmur.
consequences. Yeah.
No, this is big.
Okay.
This is big. I have to be there.
Okay, well, we're not going to make it to Munchkin City, probably. And they already sent representatives.
Also,
right?
what if you did go to Munchkin City? What would be your move?
Yeah, like he's gonna do what he's gonna
I
do.
declare
and-
that I'm the wizard.
I object.
I object.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
But I don't know if people will believe me necessarily, because, I'm a scarecrow.
I could see the. Yeah, there's some forethought there.
All right, well, at least my body is still in the bog.
The
We know
murmuration
where that is.
happening at Castle Broadtooth.
Yeah, no, I mean, we have to
Yeah,
go.
I think that would be-
I think that's our move.
Yeah, they say disband our old boss's house.
Oh.
We know right now Yonin's alive, but that's my house.
That's your house, the Broadtooth.
Yes, they did. In a more esoteric sense, our being alive is part of the house.
Oh, so they're gonna.
Ugh.
Ah, we
Gotcha.
should.
So it's not just a coronation; it's also potentially an execution.
Yep.
Not
Okay.
publicly.
Not
Nah,
publicly.
but-
No, not publicly.
Still
So-
but that's still-
multitasking.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Cal, you would be able to speak to this more than I do, but one of the things that is the most admirable about the animal kingdom is their focus on truth, honesty, and honor. So the murmuration will have representatives from every major house in Gilligan country, and this one they called for representatives from the other lands too.
They would, yeah.
Oh,
So
so this is.
And they can't possibly refute that you are, in fact, the rightful ruler.
But
Oh,
he'll
well.
have to. I'm assuming he'll have to defend it if they're trying to like overthrow that.
Correct. Right now, technically, Yonin is, which is maybe Spidney's going to challenge Yonin, right?
And
Which will be an
Who's
easy fight
because he's
for...
under
Sure.
a puppet spell.
Right. But if we can make it there in time, then I can challenge her instead. Now a challenge given at a murmuration is, it's got to be accepted. Yeah.
Solo combat, one-on-one combat. Or
Not
something,
always,
or-
but often.
Okay.
This is where we start Cal's training montage.
Rexing.
A Rexing.
Cal,
We'll make a king.
you would call for a Rexing?
What else could I do?
Oh, that sounds so.
I'll do it in your name, too.
I accept,
Oh.
and I will be there with you.
No shit. Okay, I
We
give her a
rolled up with
hug.
a queen.
The gang's back.
That is
Let's go.
right.
And she hugs you right back.
Oh, cute.
All right. Well, that means Terry, you have to come.
Okay.
As opposed to.
Okay.
Donnie, Scammon, you guys have to come too.
Oh, I was gonna stay here.
I was just gonna relax for a few days,
Yeah.
but I
No.
suppose
I'm
we'll go help you
slightly-
save your kingdom.
I'm slightly worried about Al and Franck and the lady whose limb I may or may not have chopped off.
Major Mabel mention.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you
Any-
told her
any
everything.
thoughts on
Yeah, we cool.
What are you gonna do?
We cool about that.
She's not dead.
The past is the past. I mean,
I'd like to say I'm sorry. At
Wish
some point,
wish
but-
it wouldn't have happened, but like I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
No. I'm back. I've tried to. If I'm being honest, she is not as cool about it as I am. So that's why I've been trying to keep you guys separate. I've been talking to her.
Yeah,
She's-
we're gonna kick that can right down the road.
Yeah, there's also.
okay.
She also feels like she got leapfrog as far as guarding me. I didn't think of that. But you're in charge of the Order of the Smirking Axe, so like, you do what you do.
She has to be part of the order of the axe that chopped her fucking.
made in the Axe's image.
Wow.
We'll
yeah.
deal with that
man.
in due course. But it's not, for the time
Oh my
being, it
god,
sounds like
everyone in the order just has mechanical limbs.
Listen, it's
Nick,
just part of the
that's
thing.
your
Oh, no.
initiation rate.
it sounds pretty badass. I'm gonna be honest with you,
That's the
but-
That sounds
initiation
wrong.
rate.
I
is
was
you have
also-
to sacrifice
That also
one to the
sounds like
axe.
the Captain Hook crew.
Oh.
Chopping off a limb to get part of the crew.
I don't want to be like that guy. I changed my mind.
I don't wanna
we'll sort
be-
it out. We'll sort it out.
Just
rework out
one
the
happy
details.
thought.
For the time being, it sounds like we have no time to lose to get to this murmuration.
Well, I mean, with Jerry, you guys can get there in 2 days, so you can have the night.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we should probably do a long rest.
Should. Yeah.
Get a good night's sleep.
All right.
Oh,
So,
my queen, thank you so much.
my king.
Gee. Okay.
I have a warm, fuzzy feeling where my heart
I know.
is seeing you two, my rulers,
Working together.
working together.
I
and
have a
stuff.
cold, empty
So
feeling
official.
in my stomach.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's the plan. Why don't you guys have had a long day? Is there anything else you wanted from me? Before you get a rest, we can talk about like our specific plan of attack in the morning.
Yeah.
Can you take a nap, please? Because you look like you're about to collapse.
You look
I'm
very
a
tired,
little worried
lady.
about you. Do you want to go nap?
As head of my security, I respect this request and I will acquiesce. I'll go take a nap.
Good, good.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not a smart man. I don't know what that word means. So thank you for clarifying.
That's fair. I forget that I was basically raised in a library and you were raised not in a library. So like, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll try to be more cognizant.
And as your security, I will be ever vigilant whilst we nap. Anyway, because I can do that.
That's magical. Ooh, Sonny and Delores.
Mhm.
I believe that Jezebel wanted to speak with you guys,
Oh.
if you'd like.
All right.
Oh, sure.
You'd have to go visit her in her room. I can call someone to escort you.
Yeah, that'd be
Cal,
great.
you're free to do whatever you'd like. If
I've got some letters to write.
Okay.
So
And
official.
before you have to ask, she writes out a little requisition form for 1 bottle of booze.
Thank you. I do take that.
Here you go. I thought you might like that.
I put it in my pocket. The
Okay.
back one.
It's the best one.
The favorite.
So, you guys
Yeah. Become escorted.
become escorted. Your escort arrives. He is small, purple, and jolly.
Adorable.
And he says,
Oh my goodness, hello.
"Ooh, chérie, you are back in the palace. It is good to see you." And he runs over and gives you a hug around the
Who
waist.
is
It's Frank.
this? I was imagining Grimace from McDonald's. So.
Close.
Frank, babe, how
one
have
you
you
gave a
been?
potion.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're alive. You made it out of Louisville.
Kick-ass escape.
Vivi, yes. I was able to use the potion you gave me to breathe fire on the bad folks.
Oh my god.
Gotta breeze the fire.
Yeah, we do.
Très chic, Frank.
Thank you very much, Vivi. So yes, I was able to come here with the camera and found my cousin. And thank you very much. How are you? How was your journey
Oh my
into
God.
Wiki Country?
Ça va bien. My 8 years of French.
I do not know how to respond.
Sacre
We've been
bleu.
talking- I don't.
No,
I feel
sacre
like-
purple.
Oh. Inspiration.
Yes, oui, oui.
Very snappy.
Come this way. I will bring you to my new good friend, Jezebel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, oh,
We
so
gotta
good to
talk
see
to
you.
her, we've been told.
Yes, oui, oui.
let's do it.
So the light in the room, the witch is very low.
Oh.
We are going to try to keep our voices down from getting too excited. She is in bed rest. Yeah. So thank you. See, my family puts a lot of emphasis on spending time with people who are in trouble or sick or in need, which is why Frank spent so much time checking in on the Terry. So I would like to perform that task for the witch at this point. I am providing companionship while we both convalesce.
Do we know what's wrong with her?
Just exhaustion.
Just exhaustion?
She's been fighting a war single-handedly for
Okay.
many years. With all the pressure on her shoulders and
Fair
also the worry of the Shabira, who she loves like a daughter.
Oh.
So she has had many things on her mind for many moons and is deserving of this rest.
Very good.
Before she has to, take up the mantle of the witch of the fest again, it's going to be a whole sink.
Comme ci, comme ça. Yeah.
Again, I don't know if what you're saying. I don't know why you're using words that
I
we're
don't
not
know
using.
either.
And then he arrives and he knocks on the door. Cherie, we have visitors! And opens the door. You guys see Jezebel in corn silk hair, a little bit thinner than last time you saw her. Cheeks a little sunken. Very big bags under her eyes. Has the air of someone who's been holding it together with both hands and just lost their grip. Very faint smile, big cup of water next to her. And she looks over at you guys. The room smells very lightly of flowers. And she's like, oh, it's good to see you two again. Please come in.
I
Yes. Hey.
Hello.
How was
I feel uncomfortable around people who are unwell. How are you?
I'm getting better. How was your journey?
It was-
Longer than expected.
Yeah. We didn't realize we were gone for quite so long.
Our bad.
Yeah, everyone here was, I should say almost everyone around here was freaking out a little bit.
Oh, that was not
To us, it was an
expected.
afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, that happens sometimes.
So-
Al explained it.
Oh,
plot magic,
bit of a shock coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Was your journey successful?
yes. I think we agree on that.
Yes. We got the information we were looking for.
Wonderful. I'm in psychic contact with Shabira.
Oh, nice.
That way I can still offer advice and things like that. And she let me know about what happened. You finding out that you are Jackson's magic and that you said that Phineas was really in control.
He's the one who's puppeting Jackson.
The body.
I guess it's neither here nor there. I wanted to offer you guys a home here after the war.
Oh.
Neither of you have anywhere specific that you have in Oz. And I remember for a while we were talking about Delores, you potentially being part of the prophecy. But since Jackson wasn't the one you were talking to when you met in the bog.
That just occurred to me.
Yeah, I thought it might have. Sean says that.
Whoa. That
Wait,
The
hold
Wuggle
on
Pond.
blew my mind.
Wait, so because you didn't actually talk to Jackson, so
I was talking
Merlin's
to-
descendants didn't talk amongst the Verdancy, I guess.
Well, that's how we have interpreted it, and it's
But if I'm Jackson,
okay.
then
We've been talking amongst the Verdancy.
Where did you guys meet?
Where did we meet?
What kind of a
It was.
field?
I know it was a blue field.
Filled with
Corn.
Corn,
which is
which are plants. Oh, we conversed amongst the Verdancy.
We did
Oh,
that.
see, Verdancy, I'm thinking green.
I am also
would,
thinking
because on
green.
Earth-
Ah.
all plants are green. This was blue plant life, but
The
technically
tomfoolery
Verdancy
afoot right now.
is boom, boom.
All right, cool, nailed it. So now what?
Nothing. That was it. I just wanted to offer you guys a place to live.
Right.
Right, that's where this started.
Oh, we were called in here because we're the only two homeless people. They have homes. They abandoned
people
for
who
this.
love
I
them.
see.
Okay,
I
okay.
understand.
Let's
I get
adopt these two.
I
God.
got it. Okay, all right.
Are we thinking like a 2-bedroom thing or separate
Oh my God, you
houses?
want bunk beds?
We can
bunk beds,
to,
that's
like
cute.
to stay in the same place.
Yeah.
We're related, aren't we?
We're basically related.
We're gonna do like a Bert and Ernie thing.
Yeah, we're gonna button Ernie it.
I don't get that reference,
Neither
but I'm
do
happy for you.
like we're gonna like bunk roommates together.
Yeah,
gonna
we
live
would
together?
love. We would love
Yeah.
to stay in Winky Country and have a home here in your castle when the war. is
Like,
done.
are you gonna get your memories back ever?
I have no idea.
I don't think that
No,
that
if I
Sonny should
if I
live
revert-
unsupervised.
No, yeah. If I
with
revert back
no
to being
context.
actual Jackson, then I don't want to share.
Just a
room
girl
with
in
you.
her own house sharing a bunk bed.
I don't think that is the right move.
I agree. If you get your memories back, we'll get
We'll
nearby
figure it out.
houses.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But like,
we'll be
if
neighbors.
I don't know this land and you don't know anything, maybe a couple of years as roomies would get our like feet
Or like
underneath
maybe
us.
like have rooms next to each other.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like a 2-bedroom, maybe
Like a
a
hotel
3-bedroom. We have like an
connecting door kind of
office or
situation.
something like
Oh,
that.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
We could have a reading nook. The whole thing. So yeah, yes, please.
Deal.
We accept.
Take it.
All right. That's lovely.
Oh, right. No raised voice.
Oh, sorry.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Sour apology.
No raised voices after that.
Cacophony of fucking.
She was just so quiet after I forgot.
Yeah, that was all I had. If you guys need anything, please let Frank, would you mind? Oh, not that all. Let Frank know, and he'll do everything in his power to help you guys out. Oh, Frank, did you give her? No, I was trying to make it a surprise, but here it is now. Cherie! And he looks over at Delores.
Yes.
I have made a special concoction for you.
A what?
Concoction. It is a potion to repay your kindness for giving me the potion in the prison.
Oh.
It is kind of like the potion you give me to breathe the fire. But this special concoction was created by the great alchemist Oraktislag. And it provides the benefit of the potion of fire breathing and of heroism, which gives you temporary hit points and makes you immune to the frightened condition.
Thankfully, I know what that is now because I can't stop playing Baldur's Gate.
Hell
So
yeah!
I actually know what these things do.
I will always be in your debt, Cherie. And when I have a daughter, God willing, I will name her Delores.
That is so cute, Frank.
bitch.
Oh my god.
Dolores, bitch.
Oh, she's gonna be beautiful. I can already see it.
Thank you, Cherie. And I must away to help the witch. Goodbye. And then he flaps his wings like he's a bird, and he goes, fly, fly. And he just walks away. So you guys all get your long rest, back to full health, and you all have sweet and pleasant dreams of home and love and friends.
Help you.
And that one weird food that you had when you were 10, but you don't know what it's called, but like you can't stop thinking about it, that's in the dream too.
Meat pizza.
It's pizza. You dream of pizza.
No, meat pizza.
Cool. Yeah, well, you can put whatever toppings on it you want. It's your dream.
That's different.
It's the pie is made of meat.
There's no other ingredient
I've
but meat.
explained it to you. I'll show you a picture in the future.
Why are you doing this to me on the podcast? That's like my spotlight right now.
I'm hungry. I just got real
Just
hungry.
real hungry. Do they sell meat? We're going.
Lunch break. Let's go.
So, it is. You guys have gotten your coffees, your morning routines. You're all revved up and ready to go. You guys all meet up in Shabir's office again. There is, as you walk in, you guys all met up together. You had breakfast together. It was lovely. You guys walk into Shabir's office, and she is there with Franck and a large yellow anthropomorphic bear. And they say, come on in.
We haven't met any bear people yet, have we?
We killed that one bear guy.
You killed that one bear guy.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't Bramblin, right? He's definitely dead.
Bramblin was,
Bramblin
he was a regular human.
Okay, he was a regular
Definitely
human.
not
Okay.
an anthro.
I forgot. I don't know these people. I don't know your friends.
Oh my god.
Hasn't come up yet. Yeah.
Hasn't come up. I don't know.
Hello.
No, that's fair. We go in.
Yeah, hello.
I'll go in first.
And I follow right behind him.
I guess I'll go next.
I am there as last.
Sweet. Yeah.
Single file line, right?
All right,
Yup.
roll for initiative. No.
Wait.
So you guys, all right, so you walk in. Shabira looks up at you guys and says, "Oh, great, you're here. We were just trying to discuss our plans for Castle Broadtooth. Please come in. Have a seat. Oh, thank you. Oh, good chair. That was a good one. For the audience, now that they feel like they're in the room.
I'm gonna put in scraping like chair noises.
Scraping
and,
chair
settlings,
noises.
and They'll know. They'll
can
know.
you-
Shuffling papers.
Can you put in the thoughts, some sounds of pondering? Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'll figure. Yeah.
Oh, that won't
Everybody,
work. Let's all
wait.
ponder
Yeah, can we all
real
ponder for like a
All
quick,
together
like,
or
clip?
individually?
Let's do a group ponder.
Let's do a group ponder. Ready? Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Do you think? I don't know.
This will be good for later. All right. So, yes. And they will look over at Cal and say, Cal, since we're going into your childhood home,
Sure.
do you have any intel? That's so weird to say. Do you have any intel for us?
Of course I do. Yes. I made a little drawing for you guys of what my house looks like when I was a child. So basically, there's a giant willow canopy. It was the grandmother willow, and it was hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. Okay, it died hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Now there's a bunch of little ones that kind of woo up around the sides. Okay? The parade grounds is the old trunk of the grandmother willow, okay? It's big, big tree, okay?
Like on top of the trunk is the.
On top of the felled trunk
Okay.
of the grandmother willow.
Nick, it was hundreds and hundreds of feet tall.
I mean,
Guys, think about how wide
It's
and how
still kind of there. Like it's,
that willow.
I could see it on the map he drew.
I'm sorry, we'll contain ourselves.
Look at all the
Continue.
rings
Sorry,
on the
sorry.
stump. There's so many rings.
Yeah, no, it has. I mean, you could have a whole party on the stump.
You can have a
That's
whole
how
party
big
on
it
the
was.
stump,
Whole
Nick.
party on the
Like,
stump.
but like a royal party.
That's a bigger party.
like 180 people, easy.
That's a pretty big party.
That's
That's
a
Right.
giant fucking tree.
that's a rager.
With
Wait,
That's
wait,
what that
full on.
means.
Terry, what's it called when your stick gets a little bit longer because you're really
Excited.
excited?
In the Yemen's terms, I think it's called a chubby.
A chubby.
See, I always thought
The
it
bottom-
was turgid.
Oh, in that case, I am turgid.
He's turgid with a chubby. Anyway,
We'll contain ourselves. Continue.
Sorry.
the palace itself was designed by Tatty Poo, who you guys remember as the witch of Gilligan Country, of course.
Yes, of
Mhm.
course.
Or some sort of grandmother figure to me. She built our castle. We called it the Tooth. It's cute.
It has since been renamed the Claw.
Ooh,
Not,
that's
not loving that.
Don't love
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Dumb.
It's a bit of salt to the wound.
Anyway, it's super defensible and very difficult to get into. Because it's basically a hanging platform supported by chains and magic.
Oh. So there's no like tunneling into
Oh,
it?
no.
Or...
And within the canopy of the giant willow, it's everything that's not used land is covered in thorns and rosebush and stuff.
Very difficult terrain to try.
Okay.
But there is a murmuration going on, so I should legally be allowed to go there.
We should all be able to get in, no problem.
I should be able to
Oh,
get
but
up
yeah,
to the murmuration.
I'm assuming not no problem.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say they're gonna try to
should
kill
be
you.
able to. do
Yeah.
it.
Should.
They're gonna try to kill you so you don't have a claim.
Legally, if I could get there, they can't do anything.
Do they have like? Is there like any like magic defenses?
I
Like,
have been there in years.
No, the key is to make it, obviously.
well, because I was like, if we
think
just disguise
need to-
you, then we should just be able to walk it. Guys, bachelorette party part 2. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
All right.
I
so
don't want to
that-
go blonde again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm frightened and
How do you feel
afraid. I
about
don't.
being a redhead?
As
Hey.
Worse somehow.
Sorry, Sean.
as queen, my royal decree is Terry's hair color is remains unchanged.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Whoa. Flexing the
Royal-
power.
Looking high five
decree.
between Terry and
Absolutely.
Terry and Shabir. Sorry.
That is actually why I brought Bronwyn here, and she motions over to the tall bear person.
Hello.
Hello.
This is the matriarch of Clan Bearbarian. This is Bronwyn Bearbarian.
Do you know this Lady Bear by any chance, Cal?
Do I know this lady bear by any chance? Sean?
No.
No. But it is a pleasure.
It is a great honor to meet you, my lady.
Yes.
The honor is mine.
You don't. We moved past it. So,
Yes.
what's your thoughts? What do you got? What do you got for us?
I have been summoned as representative of the Bear Clan and the clans of Winky Country. You could join my entourage as part of the getting in to the murmuration. Her Majesty will be joining us, so you must not need be yellow, for she has international guards. So that was my plan. We sneak you inside, and then Cal kills his brother.
Well,
I beg your pardon. What?
What?
I heard there was to be a Rexing, yes?
yeah, but I mean, I'm not Yonin.
Is he not the chief of Clan Broadtooth?
He is.
And you are challenging for the throne?
Well, we'll keep it spicy until then, but yes, I am.
I do not know what spice is being included, but if this is good, if you have a plan, then
Yeah.
that is good.
Good. I'm working vociferously on one.
Okay.
Cow.
Yeah.
Like, so technically Yonin is the king right now?
Yeah.
And do I remember correctly that is he married to Spindy?
Spindy.
Sorry, Spindy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the only way to win the throne through a Rexing, or can a former king
Be
step
like,
down,
abdicate?
abdicate, and
Could,
pass
yeah,
it on?
yeah. But if there's a murmuration called, it kind of supersedes.
This is what I'm confused about. Is like Yonin
So-
is part of Clawford now?
Okay, I'm dead,
You're
right?
dead.
Oh my God, you are?
Yeah.
Cal's dead!
That's what that smell's been this whole time.
My feelings. So, basically, a murmuration has been called. I imagine Yonin will have an accident sometime soon after Spindy has been declared queen, and then therefore ending the House of Broadtooth, therefore making it easier for the Clawfords to kind of wrestle control of Gillikin Country as a
Okay.
whole.
That actually might be a little bit more complicated than it needs to be, Cal.
I'm listening.
Yes, go on.
Well, from what our people in Gillikin Country have told us, that since Yonin is the last member of Clan Broadtooth and his wife is sterile, they cannot create an heir.
Mm-hmm.
So we think the plan is to just declare an heir from Clan Clawford,
Mm-hmm.
and then no muss, no fuss. There's no more Clan Broadtooth. The accident, very possible. I'm not saying that's not going to happen, but they don't even need to officially disband. They don't have to do anything other than name their heir.
So that's what is that what the murmuration is for?
That's what we're assuming.
So if you were to challenge it, would you be challenging Yonin or this heir?
So legally, I would have to challenge Yonin if I wanted to become king directly, but I'm going to attempt to expose what they've done,
Yeah.
and hopefully that'll turn everybody on the Clawfords.
So we're going-
If we if we can break the puppet spell,
then that would be
ahead of
then
time.
Yonin as king can
can do
really do a lot, and then afterwards can step down and everything
have you-
would
yeah.
happen
So
well.
we're gonna need
That's
to
not
kind
gonna
of play this like the Trojan bear, so to speak. We sneak in under the guise of with Bronwyn's guard and make it seem like you're trying to take the throne by force from Yonin, but in reality we're trying to break that spell and be able to expose Clawfords and their insidious
Because we don't want you to
deeds.
end
Yes.
up in a Rexing with your brother.
No.
Ideally not.
Ideally not.
Well, how do you guys break the puppet spell? Did you learn that?
Yes.
Yes, but I don't remember because it was months ago.
I have it in my notes, but I take bad notes.
You
And I
either
didn't re-listen to them.
Me and Justyn.
Oh,
Gentlemen!
All right, here we go. Control a person with 2 steps. Subdue body. Drugs. Spirit removal. Body will die. Then psychic link. If soul is released, original body soul returns. Is what my notes say.
so either
Force out current occupant.
he's being
We have to find where
drugged.
his soul is.
Yep.
We have to find where actually, like, Yonin's internal being is. 'Cause
Original
it's
body,
stored
soul
somewhere. We have to
returns,
release him, and then he can go back to his body and force
and
out
the
whoever's
presumption is
controlling.
that we think he's being drugged, not necessarily that
His soul has
his
been fully
soul
removed.
has been fully removed, just that he's contained
He's
within
subdued,
that
yeah.
and subdued, and that the puppet spell is being
Is that correct, Sean?
applied in that manner.
Why do you assume that?
Those were just the options we were
Those are
given
just the
from
2 options, and
okay.
I think that is the more likely
Because isn't the
of
puppet
the 2
spell
options.
the actual removal of the thing, or is it just like? Can you also use it to just like push the being's thing down, like down inside of their body?
You
Or does
can do
actually
it both
take
ways.
It is.
Either with
Okay.
either with the poison or some kind of drug to suppress it.
And I think it
or
takes-
Oh,
remove
okay,
it.
okay.
An exceptionally powerful magic user to fully remove the spirit from one's body, and I think the more likely thing is
Okay.
that he's merely being subdued, suppressed, and then being puppeted in that
So yeah,
manner.
that's
what I
Okay.
think.
I would say
anyway,
that's step
but
1 then, is to figure out
Which
of those situations it is, so that we can.
Okay.
If it's drugged and he's being suppressed, does that mean we just have to like clear his system out? Like we have to detox him?
Well, we gotta do that. We've got to.
And we gotta do the spell.
There's a spell.
I mean,
shit.
somebody is controlling him. So, in order to release him fully, we would have to end the control.
So we'd
as
have to
So we
well.
have to
Sever
figure
the
out who
link,
specifically is
It's-
controlling
it's
him as well.
Ideally,
it's a risky option, but with my newfound paladiness, paladinity,
Paladinity, of course.
if I can get close enough to him,
Mm.
I can dispel any poison or anything that is
Ooh.
controlling
That's a
him.
very
So
good point.
It's risky if I go for that
And then if
in the sight of all
yeah.
this entire murmuration,
Mhm.
and that's not the case.
But then we know.
It's going to be
Then-
bad for us.
then we
I'm
know, I
going to kind
guess.
of blow up our spot a little
Yeah.
bit. So
That's a high risk, high reward move.
that's a high risk, high reward move.
That's a great plan B, though.
Yeah. If not,
Also, I could fight Yonin's champion or whoever, and if I win, then that's just that, and then I can do what I want.
what if the champion is him? Though is the question.
Well, that is the thing.
What if you die?
Well, I don't need to kill him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Do I need to kill
win
him?
the fight.
Is it always a fight to the death?
It has historically always been a fight to the death.
But these are very historic times.
Exactly.
Ah.
And history is being made left,
I
right,
could
and
also
center.
like I have a few spells kicking about that aren't fully in yet, so like we could try a few things there. Like I don't know if dispel magic would work
He's like
Probably.
on it.
Um,
I'm assuming it would have to be maybe more of
Give-
like a break.
Give me an Arcana
or
check.
something.
Something you have expertise in these days.
23.
Okay. From what you heard of the spell,
Yeah.
and the fact that this spell doesn't use spell slots, it uses life energy, you would need some kind of dispelling magic that was so powerful it would drain your life force. Like you need an equally powerful dispel magic in order to dispel magic that powerful.
Okay.
Like perhaps a wish spell.
Yeah.
Might-
Perhaps a wish spell.
Perhaps a wish spell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
We have an initial thought. So, Cal, out of curiosity, if you were going to hide something in Castle Broadtooth, where would you hide it?
Oh, well, either at the top of the tooth,
Okay.
the claw, or
It sounds dumb when you say it, right?
yeah,
Claw?
The tooth
claw.
sounds
It's the
so much
claw,
cooler.
Max.
Doesn't strike the ear, right?
No, it doesn't. Or somewhere in the brambles underneath.
Okay.
Perhaps in the lake below.
Okay.
Are you looking for something? Like what do you like
Perhaps
store
the
something?
vessel.
Would my needle be able to find whatever it is?
Do we know what it is?
Do we know what it is?
That's
We don't.
That's the issue. We need to know what it is.
Gotta do some
Huh.
investigating.
If we can figure out what it is, then I might be able to locate it.
That's good.
Okay.
No matter what, step one is get in there in the first place.
Yeah, I think and then I think from that point we gotta just
Sneak about and
play it by ear.
Kind of Scooby Doo.
Gonna
So
wing
are
it.
the
Potentially
main
there would be a break off where you take the center of attention, so to speak.
So you guys can do
Yeah.
your
So
thing.
we can do
So-
our thing.
It might be best to try and keep some of us concealed at first.
we're getting in there. The main goals are figure out which of the puppet spell methods
yeah,
Yonan
how
is
exactly
under.
he's under the spell.
Right.
Find out who cast it on him
Mm-hmm.
specifically. So if we need to, we can.
Just, you
If
know,
we need to,
if
and we
we
do.
need to,
You
I
know.
mean,
We do.
Listen, straight up, that's Sonny's role in this party. Sonny's the one who's like, if we gotta kill this person, we kill
Yo,
this
if we gotta
person.
kill this person, we kill this person.
it is what it is.
And
I'm
then
on
based
board.
on the information of those two things, free Yonan and win a Rexing.
Yep.
Ideally,
Those are the four things that we need.
God willing,
Losing a
yeah.
Rexing is bad.
Yeah, definitely don't want to lose the Rexing.
Let's cross that right off the list.
Cross
Yeah.
it right
Lose a
off.
Rexing, not even on the
That's,
list.
Not
that's
in the
loser
plans,
mentality.
yeah.
We can't be
going
having
in
Not
with
part
that
of the plan.
mentality. All right.
And if Ozma is, do I keep calling? I keep calling you Shabir. I'm gonna keep calling you Shabir.
It feels like a pet name that we have for each other, so I would prefer it, yes.
I'm gonna keep calling you.
I would
Shabir.
prefer it. Shabir has become a nickname my friends call me.
If Ozma is with us, though, formal, they're gonna know who we are. So it's not exactly a way for us to like start sneaking.
But that's why we're
about.
sneaking in with the
With
bears.
the bear, we're gonna be part of the.
Or is the queen? Are you
Oh, no.
going with the bears?
What I was going to say is, do you think it would be better for me to put my glasses back on and come as Jezebel's ward? And then
Not Queen
not
Ozma.
Queen Ozma to
Ah.
draw less attention at first. Then when Cal succeeds, we can make the announcement.
100%.
I
Okay.
I
Yeah.
100%.
I
And then
think
if
as
I
many-
lose, you could get out without.
Without
Yeah,
without
having
without
to
trying to
do
be
it.
Full
assassinated.
target.
I think
Well,
it's like
Terry
many
will be
things
there,
that
so
we have
I'm not worried about it.
control.
Yeah.
Okay.
over.
I'll fuck
That makes one
I'll
of
kill
us.
every single person in that. I don't even care.
I know.
That's never been a qualm for me.
So,
I'm in danger.
terrible danger.
But you have your friends with you, pal.
But
And
you're
we'll
not-
make sure
and
whatever
you're not
happens.
extinct.
Yes.
So.
True.
Did you want some kind of disguise? Are you gonna?
I don't think so. I think the way to win this is going loud and proud.
Oh my god,
Okay.
the not so cowardly.
As I say that, my hands are shaking. I have the bottle from the requisition, but I haven't touched it yet. But I'm thinking about it. Oh,
You feel a warm, tiny little spot on your leg, and you see that Tito has walked over and put one paw on your leg.
Oh.
thanks, Big T.
Stop it. Stop.
He nods, and then he licks his nose because it's dry.
Oh, little.
All right, sounds like a good plan. So we are sneaking in, except for Cal. Cal's gonna be Cal. Yeah, and then we figure it out. Is that usually what you guys do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, we're
That's how
sort
we
of,
did it
sort
so
of a
far,
run and
yeah.
gun sort of.
Okay.
But we figure things out on the fly.
Sounds great.
Mhm. I
let's-
do want to send some letters out.
Oh, excellent.
Before, okay, me, yeah. Oh, we're in character still. Okay, I would like to send some letters out. I've got one written out to Garthen.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes. Is
but-
it okay if I mention you, Queen Ozma?
Yes.
Okay. Could you perhaps write me a letter that, like, oh, so if I die, then it's not a big deal because you're there as Shabira? But, like, if I win, it's like, aha, and see, look, I was supported the whole time.
Sure.
Good. And then I also want to write one to King Steppenfield Nutcracker,
Okay.
who is my
You're really gonna flex on this score
my
right
very
now.
good friend.
Oh, great.
Yes, and a fellow king,
Is that what you're doing?
as well as Clitorion, the Unpleasable.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
like to offer her a job ahead of time
All
for
right.
her support.
That's very smart.
Is Frank around? Is he part of this?
Yes, he's in the room.
Did you notice, like, she lived through that whole thing, right?
Yes, they were having, I think it was the night market, and the most of the people were out of the building, so that's when I set it on fire.
Fantastic.
All
I
right.
scribble some down and I send them out.
Cool. You guys are about to leave, and then before you walk out of the room, there is a deep and booming, wait. And you guys stop at the door because I say so. And
Keep walking.
she looks at you guys and says, you ran into my husband in the swamp. And he did not come back alive.
No.
So I must pay my respects to his slayer. And then she gets down on one knee and she looks at Tito.
Oh my god!
How did she know? How did she know
I forgot about that.
Magic.
Callie.
Oh, that's right. Callie was watching us.
Did we
Callie
know
was
that she
watching.
was married to this guy?
No.
We
Dolores has like such a huge crush on this giant brawny hair chick right now.
So she gets down on one knee and looks at Tito in the eyes and she says, you fight with pride and courage. And she holds out a fist and he does a little head bump on her fist. You are a good man. And then she gets up and you see a single solitary tear representing all of the loss and the husband that she will never see again. And she sucks it up like a warrior.
Oh my god, she's so bad, dude.
And she walks out.
Sonny's a little flustered.
I know, like that
Like, oh my God.
girl crush
I feel
moment.
a little bad, you guys.
And then right after you hear it.
Exactly.
All right. So do we go?
Onward, yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry. This is something that Sean forgot to mention, so we're gonna do a little. We're gonna move a little back in time.
Shimmy.
You guys all have a flashback of something that happened earlier today.
Good.
So you guys have just finished up getting back. Callie is done kneading your back and scratching your little butt. Then she looks over at Sonny and at Cal and says, like, "Oh, is that new stuff?" On the last of the end of the last episode, Cal was given a staff and Sonny was given a sword and a set of chainmail that once belonged to Captain Hook.
I've got this
yes, these are
walking
new
stick.
things. I got this sword and this shirt. Does somebody else want them? I can't use a sword. Like my mechanics say, I can't use a sword.
I could use this stick though. Check it out.
Oh, that's awesome!
Ooh.
It looks like a sword, but it's a stick.
It is both.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mechanics say I can't use this sword.
Well,
So
I've got
someone
Nick
needs this.
already, and I refuse to use a sword in place of him because he's
Dolores,
the
I think
best
this is
ever.
yours now.
Thanks, buddy. You're
So-
sweet. I'm blushing.
Is that mine?
Would you like it to be?
What is
I
it?
don't actually think I have a weapon. I think I have a pipe.
got
you're
your lead
right.
pipe.
You got your tetanus pipe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you wanted, you could have the captain's cutlass.
Can we know what they do?
Yeah, it is
Mechanically?
a finesse longsword.
Okay.
So it is a longsword that you can use your dexterity for. And it does an extra D8 on a crit.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to write this down.
And then what does the shirt do?
Someone will come over, Shabira later. We're forward in time. And Shabira casts Identify on the shirt. And she says, okay, yep, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm being told by magic that this is called Pendraconian Chainmail, created by the ancient king Uther Pendragon.
Ooh. It's a cool name.
Thanks. I made it up. And he shrugs. It effectively just bumps your AC up by 2.
Oh, wow.
14 plus your dex mod.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
great.
20 now.
Oh yeah, Dolores is badass right now. Dolores is beefy.
I'm thick.
She's the hero of the prophecy, man.
Yeah, she's thick
Just
and well
I'm
protected.
just changing this to 20, nothing else right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
Right now.
All right,
You got
and
other
then-
things to give her?
What's up?
We got other things to give her?
No, I think that was enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
could always give her more.
I could, thanks.
Not
but
like
it
an
was.
amulet
what
that
is
gives
it?
her resistance to all damage.
The armor of plot. Anyway, we can cut that. Just that we're all dead instead. And I'm worried I'm going to die during this fight.
There have been some close calls.
Okay, and then my magic stick lets me.
It grants you the Sentinel feat.
Yes. Okay, good.
So, you guys all mount atop Jerry the horse.
Happy to be here once again.
And you, along with a caravan of bear people, make your way through the rest of Winky Country. You're pretty close to the border right now, so that doesn't take you very long. And before you know it, you are crossing a bridge that leads to Gilligan Country. The purples fill your eyes and your nose holes with fragrances and purples. Ugh. Cal, last time I said it feels like coming home, you said, ugh. But this time when coming home, it feels pretty much the same. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. That's different but similar. I like
Similar but different.
Similar but different.
Nervous.
And after you guys camp out for the night. Oh, sorry. This is it's mechanically very important. The next morning before you guys get into the castle, Shabira will come up to you specifically and be like, so, this might sound weird, but I need a hug from everyone.
Bring
If
it
that's okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're
Just
doing
bring
it.
it right on in.
She brings
Here
you
we go.
guys all into a big group hug,
Oh, this is
and
nice.
she holds it for a second longer than like most group hugs, and she's just like, no matter what happens in this castle, the six of us, Tito, the six of us are getting out alive. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. On three, we're going to put our hands in, and we're going to say, not die, okay?
Okay.
One,
All right.
2, 3.
Not die!
And then you guys break up, and you see the bears being like, yeah, not to die.
Not die.
Don't do that. Yes. The plan is bad if die is it.
Yeah.
Yes. It's weird you have to say this.
Yes. Thought was people.
Ugh.
Right.
We're manifesting.
It's good for you.
Yeah,
Are
we'll
you
be all right.
speaking bear right now? Is that what this is? Are you speaking
Oh no,
bear?
that was another different bear.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
That was bear number 3.
Yeah, bear number 3, of course.
That was
Obviously.
Barbarian Klansman number 3.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you guys see before you what Cal has drawn, and it is breathtaking in real life. You remember, thank you. You remember the gigantic maple in the center of the bog, and this place looks like it is surrounded by willow trees that size, all along
the
the
baby
perimeter.
ones?
Those are the grandchildren.
The big tree.
You see that like throughout this area, it's not a castle, it is a small town. So all of these willow branches are woven together to create a dome that the sunlight can pass through. And like Cal mentioned, you see that the entire thing is filled with thorns and flowers and leaves. Dolores, even you, when you get up close, will recognize that there are poison ivy. There are just like any and all kind of weird and toxic plant or pokey plant or anything is here. Except for cacti, because it's too wet.
Fair enough.
Too wet, too cold for cacti.
Yep, this is not their place.
All those water events.
And you guys get to, there's basically like a line to get in. There's a line from a podcast I really like that says like, when does an animal horde become a Narnia army? And this reminds Delores specifically as a Narnia army. There are just animals and mythical creatures of every shape, size, and color. A cacophony of animal noises, but a lot of them are in people clothes. Like you'll see full sets of plate mail and gigantic great swords wielded by giraffe people whose necks reach up 13 feet high.
Somewhat terrifying.
Yeah, it's a weird place.
Having only met a handful of animal people so far.
As you get closer, you hear that everyone is being announced.
Oh.
And you will hear the names of different clans that you haven't heard of before. Like Clan Talonbreath.
They eat birds. It's a talent bird.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the Clan Scaletooth and and the Bristle twins, and the Stephanies from the south. Yes.
I have heard of the Stephanies from the South.
Yeah,
From
they're,
the south, you gotta watch out for.
they're delightful, actually.
You still gotta watch out for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
It's just nice.
So you guys get up front and you see an anthropomorphic frog. The bear whispers in his ear, and then his whole throat bulges out like 4.5 feet before he announces, "Introducing the matriarch of Clan Barbarian, representatives of the animals of Winky Country, Bronwyn Barbarian, and her coterie." And then you guys begin to walk in. Cal, what's your move when you get up?
Maybe with the procession or
Do you announce yourself?
I do. Yeah. Oh,
We're making money moves. Oh my god.
should we come with you or should we stick with
no,
sneaking
you
with the
guys stay
bears?
with them.
Okay, yeah,
All
we
right, all right, cool.
part of the bear gang.
I set my cloak to billowing.
Yes!
Fuck yeah.
Cloak to billowing.
I still have cantrips. Can I give you for some fancy lights?
Sure, do it. I wish that I had filled up my flask with booze, but I hadn't, and it's too late now. So I walk up to the frog fellow and I say,
Before you do,
mm-hmm.
Shabira puts a hand on your shoulder and casts Enhance Ability on Charisma.
"Oh,
Thank you, Shabir.
So charismatic.
You have advantage on all Charisma checks.
I'm gonna use the light cantrip and I'm gonna make your cloak glow.
Ooh,
Like
Stunning.
you're halo-y.
Stunning.
I'm in the best shape of my life right now. I'm looking good. I'm feeling confident.
Wait, does everyone, for context, think that you're dead still right now? What? Are you a Jesus allegory right
Oh
now?
yeah,
Oh
prodigal
my
son,
God.
here we come.
Prodigal son returning. Here we go.
Except it's prodigal younger brother who's gonna usurp the throne from his well-beloved older brother.
Shabira and Terry stay with you.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Shabira makes that decision.
You and I are with the bear.
I absolutely follow. Can I just say that I donned the purple
We need at
cloak
least
that I had gotten
Yes.
earlier when we were in
Loonville, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Nice.
just in solidarity with my buddy.
Hell yeah,
Excellent.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll walk up to the frog fellow and I'll say, "Please introduce me, Calvin Broadtooth,
He does a double take.
son of Leonin Broadtooth, and soon-to-be liberator of Yonin Broadtooth."
He looks
He said-
flabbergasted, and then he looks over at Shabira and at Terry,
Who has Nick resting on his shoulder in one hand.
and Shabira says, escorted by Shabira, the ward of the Witch of the West. And the frogman, another double take. His gigantic eyes on top of his head blink like 4 times, and then he swallows, which also involves his eyes.
Disgusting.
And then he,
Simply filthy.
yep. And then he says, announcing Prince Calvin Broadtooth of House Broadtooth, escorted by Shabira, ward of the Wicked Witch of the West. And there are gasps, and everyone is looking at Cal. And that is, I think, where we're going to cut for today.
Oh, Jesus.
Legends Rerolled stars Justyn Trella, Celine Trella, Brooke Simone, Sean Dougherty, and Jake DiBlasi. Edited by Celine Trella and Sean Dougherty. Theme song by Ryan Logan. Score by Jake DiBlasi, Justyn Trella, and Kevin O'Leary. You can follow us on Instagram at Legends Rerolled and on Facebook at facebook.com/Legends Rerolled. Like, subscribe, follow, and be sure to pay your artists.
I got it. Croc is clock. That's not relevant.
Got it! Croc is clock! Let's go, guys!
That's the biggest.
The armies of Winky Country follow behind
the
you.
biggest thing on the
Croc
page.
is clock. Croc is clock.
I think
That's good. That's a
I think that's our
fucking
outro.
chant, yeah.